Welcome back everyone to Welstopia, and today I'll be preparing for the dragon fight. That is because we are expecting to have our community dragon fight in a little bit less than a week if all goes to plan. And if we do manage to have that, I want to make sure I'm prepared. Now, you may think, oh, getting ready for a big dragon fight, that means getting the best equipment and armor. No. I think I pretty much have the best already. Well, I could probably throw in a few more enchantments here, but I've got full diamond armor, and since last episode, I managed to get mending on it, meaning I went to the marketplace and bought some mending books. So now I've got mending armor in there. Okay, well, the shield probably could be better someday, but I'm not going to go too much into a shield at the moment. I don't think there's much you could really put on a shield yet. And I've got a pretty good sword now. Sharpness 4, fire aspect, unbreaking 3, mending, looting 2. So, real nice. Well, I got a good bow. In fact, I got this bow while preparing for the dragon fight because I was getting ready to get one for a dragon fight, and one of the ones I was getting ready for the dragon fight was better than one I already had. So I'm keeping that one. And what I'm using for the dragon fight, though, is this. I know what you're saying. This junk? Well, that's right. I got a set of golden armor and a set of leather armor. And this is what I'll be using in the dragon fight. And the reason for that is because I'm going to figure that I'm going to contrive to get myself killed. I know I'm not going to be intending to do it, but I've seen videos of people in the dragon fights being knocked way back and being knocked to the void. Now, because of this thing, I am putting falling 3 on all these. These are stuff from the zombies I've been fighting at my farm here. So I've got feather falling. That hopefully reduce my chance of getting killed. I have some ender pearls, just in case. So with all that, I'm hoping to reduce my chances of getting killed. But I figure I'm going to manage to do it anyway. Therefore, unless I completely forget to switch out my armor, I'll go into the golden armor, see how well I do. If I get killed, try to get back in with the second set, which, power forward, decent bow, infinity. I know 32 arrows is overkill if you got infinity, and some sharpness on my sword. So, not the greatest weapons in the world, but hopefully it'll get me by. And this is a community kill, so therefore I don't have to be producing extraordinary amounts of damage in any case. Now, I was thinking though about these helmets. I mean, really? Aqua Affinity? Yeah, right. And Unbreaking, I was thinking there is a more useful helmet I can get. Pumpkins. And you say, what? And the reason for this is I am absolutely sure that there is no way that I am going to manage to get through that entire fight without looking at an Enderman. And I'm going to see if I can conduct the fight with a pumpkin on my head, since Endermen don't notice you if you've got a pumpkin on your head, and helms aren't the most powerful pieces of armor anyway. So therefore, I'm going to try this with this. Now, the one thing I do not have, though, are potions. Now, you do see these. You do see that I have some glass bottles here. That would be for the purpose of collecting dragon's breath. So I'll split that into 2. Take 2 into each one. And maybe I can make some lingering potions there and see what I can do about that. But I would also like to try some potion brewing, because I have never made that attempt before. So what I'm going to need is, do I have some cobble? Yes, I do have some cobble on me. Good. And some iron. Good. And I've decided that this is going to be my potion brewing area. So the first thing I'm going to need is some sort of stand for my... I'm putting a block of granite. Nah, that doesn't look right. What do you do? No. I'm trying to think of what the best look I can get for my brewing. Okay, I'll think of something later on. For now, I'll just go ruin a perfectly good stone block. Yeah, all right. I don't know if that increases the speed of sleeping any. All right, I'll just go and make the brewing stand itself. Now, there are disadvantages to living in a tower. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, what I want to do is... This is... Blaze rods. I put all my blaze rods here. Alright. Now, I think I better just put... I should put crafting stations on all the floors, I think. That would be best. Alright, there we go. One brewing stand. Good. But I think a brewing stand is a bit low to the ground, which is why I'm thinking of putting it on something else. I'm trying to think what would be a good, yes, plinth for such a thing. How about diorite? Would diorite make... I know what you're saying. Diorite, you gotta be kidding. And this site... Oh... I don't know. Alright, I'll just put it on the floor for now, and hopefully I'll be able to move it if I remember to move it using a silk touch item. It might work. Alright, here we go. One brewing stand. Good. Now, I'll drop a cauldron next to it at some point. Unfortunately, I can't do that right at the moment because... Well, 2, 3. I can't do that right. Oh, nether wart. Now, if I understand correctly, you need nether wart as a base for all of your potions and blaze rods in order to fuel this thing. So we put this for the fuel. Oh no, that's the... Right? Or do you put that there? Alright, maybe I don't understand. Oh, that's right, it's not a blaze rod. You put blaze powder in there. See, I told you, complete noob at brewing. Alright, there we go, and I think that's supposed to be creating some sort of base potion that goes into making all your other potions. Yeah. Alright, I'll have to come up with something fancy to be, because looking out onto the floor is an awkward potion. Now, I have to decide what I'm going to... Ooh, local brewery. Okay, new achievement. Now I want to turn this into a health potion. So what do I need to do that? Ah yes, glistening melons. That's what you need for this. So therefore I will take some watermelon. I've got plenty of watermelons. And gold nuggets. Oh, Okay, and you need lots of golden nuggets. One of those. So therefore, let's get this into here and glistening. Really, it gets very expensive on gold in order to do these things. That's what I gotta say. No. Now let's see what we have here. Into here, what I should put, I think you put in the awkward potions. Is that how much fuel is left? Well, I guess I'll find out. And if I take the glistening melon, put that into there, it looks like it's doing something. And is it, well, I was going to say, is it soup yet? But let's see, is it a potion yet? All right. Potion of healing. Yes. Now these things stack. No, of course they don't stack. Potions don't stack. Why should they ever do anything useful like that? Alright, so that's a potion of healing. And I think you can go and extend them, but what do you need to extend them? Probably some... Alright, well, that's 2. I only have 2 bottles of water left. I would like to do at least one more, so therefore, yeah. So yeah, it's not efficient to do it this way, since it's more efficient to do it with 3, I'm pretty sure. But I'm learning, and I'd like to have 2 into each set there that I take with me on the dragon trip, just in case, to reduce the chance of my getting killed. But as I said, when I get kicked out over the void and lose everything, it's going to be moot, right? So now, is there any way to get those potions to last longer? Or actually, I guess with healing potions, you would just have more health. Now, the answer to that seems to be glowstone dust. And the question is, do I have... Well, I guess I could take one of my glowstones and break that apart. I thought, though, I had a couple of pieces of glowstone that... Oh, maybe I'll put it in here. But actually, that's some gunpowder. If I ever want to make splash potions, that would be useful. I guess I don't have any glowstone dust. Well... Okay, I got 2 choices on the matter. Either I can just live with what I've got. But since I am doing experimentation, and I got a fortune pickaxe here. 4. Alright. Good. That's one way to get glowstone. There we go. Awkward potion. Oh, that means I gotta get another glistening melon. Well, I'll just... Oh, that was awkward. I'll just put this in here, and put this in here. Let that through away. And get another melon. This is crazy, isn't it? And thank goodness we have a shop for all this, because I have a feeling there's no way that I would have been... Oh yeah, of course. So, potion of instant health too. I don't think there's any way I would have gotten into the nether or gotten all these blaze rods or the nether wart or anything like that without the help of the marketplace, because great place. I could just turn any diamonds I could find into something else that I could use. Good, and then just throw that onto there. And that'll give me 5 potions. And that will give me 4 that I'll have prepped for the dragon fight, and another one that I could use after the fight, plus any that survived the dragon fight. Now I just need to plop a cauldron down. Some point I'll throw some water into there, and that'll give me easy access to water. So here's where I'll just keep all the ingredients I have, any empty bottles I have. Maybe I should get some there. I've got my potions here. I'll see if I could... Well, probably don't want to knock this thing down until the blaze powder runs out, maybe. But then I could think of some place where I could... At least it wasn't a splash potion. Though you might have to... Thunderstorms. So here we have it. 4 potions of instant healing, and the question is if I get hurt, do I remember to actually use it in order to get myself back into shape? So now I've got armor, well, semi-armor with the pumpkin. I've got a bow, I've got a sword, a couple of glass bottles to pick up any dragon's breath that may be there, ender pearls to throw just in case I get knocked over. Maybe I could throw a pearl and save myself from getting into too much trouble. I've got feather falling just in case I do fall in a good location. I've got potions of healing so that if I get knocked down, I'll be all well. And overall, it looks like that I'm going to be over prepared for this particular fight, unless I prove to be even more of a noob than I think. Oh yes, I am going to need to get some practice with using ender pearls, because I've never really actually used one of these things. Well, at least not in a serious world. So the question is, can I successfully pearl up there? Well, not the most successful way, but I suppose that will do for now. Now, unfortunately, I do not have feather falling. I really need to get feather falling on these boots, because I keep on getting feather falling on boots rather than getting it on... There you go. Yeah. I keep on getting feather falling on boots that I get from the zombie farm, and rather than in books or anything like this. Now, I do have quite a number of books. Actually, might as well see as if I have been ignoring that, because right now I have this. This is my enchanting station, so this is where I create my original enchantments, and over here I create my supplemental enchantments. So I have all these books that I've been getting from everything I've been doing here, and I'm trying to see. Yeah, I don't think I've been. Yeah, nothing here is good for feather falling. But if I get one, it is definitely going on my current set of boots. Well, that is it, and hopefully I will be ready for the dragon fight. But I have a feeling I'll have another episode before that takes place. And maybe I can actually do some work right over here, because I have been neglecting things quite a bit. You remember this place where I built this lamp in order to help protect these villagers that were in here? Well, that was futile. word of advice, please put something on top of your windows so that the zombies can't attack the villagers through the windows, because that's the only thing I can imagine that happened. Because I don't have any more zombies. Oh, these chickens. What I need is a chicken coop. That's it. We can pretend that this little house here belonged to whoever owns these chickens. Just put them together. And I'm going to build a chicken coop for these chickens. And I think that would be a nice little project to do here, and to finally get these things to be organized, because right now they're just a big random mess there. And after that, I think I'm going to need to finally figure out what I'm going to do for a village hall. I don't think I'll do a village hall next episode. I don't think I'll get to there, but I will at least start on the chicken's coop. That's what we'll do in the next episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Welstopia.